From Jammu and Kashmir, where a government employee was shot dead by terrorists in another targeted attack in Jammu and Kashmir last evening. Mohammad Razak was shot soon after he came out of a mosque at the Shadra Sharif area of Rajouri and succumbed to his injuries in the hospital. The 40-year-old was an employee in the social welfare department. And Swesha, this is not the first time we have seen non-locals being attacked.
Oh yes, absolutely. In fact, forces have now launched a search and cordon operation in the area, and a hunt is on to nab the cowardly terrorists. The attack that comes close on the heels of two non-locals in Shivangi who were shot dead in Anantnag and Harpora districts respectively, and that one over the course of last 2 weeks. In fact, the forces facing their own share of struggles and challenges while they are conducting this operation. Let me straight away cut across to Gursimran, who's tracking every single detail on it. Gursimran, do take us through what had happened, how that government employee was targeted, and the operation that the forces have launched, the challenges that they face.
So right now we are in the Shadra Sharif area of the Rajouri Thana Mandi, where this unfortunate incident was reported late last night at around 8. Now the security forces have intensified the search operations, and the searches are still on in the area. The family members, they are still waiting for the justice to prevail. They are hoping that the terrorists that are still active in the area can be neutralized well within the time. And if I'll request Sarjeevan to show you a 360-degree view of the area, then you will see that there are dense forested areas, there are river water bodies that are flowing through this area, and this makes the situation really very challenging for the security forces. On each and every nook and corner there has been a visible deployment of the security forces, the Jammu and Kashmir police, the special operations group, the Indian army. Everybody has been deployed here as part of the cordon and the search operations. We are getting to know that in a couple of minutes from now, the senior officials of the district police, they are also reaching the spot. Earlier the entire area was taken into the cordon as there were some inputs regarding the presence of the terrorists in the same area. However, till the time as we are speaking, the police is still. This is a suspected terror attack. You will find that the Indian army along with the CRPF, they too have been deployed there. And along with their sniper dogs, they are there. The sniper dogs are being used to clear the area, because what has happened in the Dhangri, we have seen that the terrorists planted an IED soon after carrying out the killing of the civilians. And in that IED attack, there were casualties, more casualties. And now that's why the sniper dogs have been brought in by the Indian Army, by the CRPF, so that a detailed search of the area can be conducted. What has happened is at around 8:30, as per the mother and the wife of the deceased, we are being told that he was asked to come out. When he came out, two people having long hairs carrying two backpacks, they shot him dead, and then they also fired at his brother, who is in the territorial army, that is in the Indian army, and he was posted in the local area only. But soon after the firing, both the suspected terrorists, they fled away from the area, and now the Jammu and Kashmir police along with the CRPF, they have been stationed in and around. They have been carrying out the searches in the area, and I'll request if Sarjeevan can move along with me. We'll tell you that how the outer cordon is taking place. We are in the outer cordon. The inner cordon is this is a multi-layer cordon that has been put in on the ground. I'll request Sarjeevan if we can come to this place, and we can show you that heavy deployment of the security forces has been taking place. Additional reinforcement is being sent every minute. At around 10:30, we are expecting that two ADG rank officers, that include the ADG Law and Order and ADG Jammu Zone, they will be arriving here at the spot to assess the situation. And also there has been a massive manhunt that has been launched by the security forces. Though there has not been an official word, the official statement that has come so far by the Rajouri police only states that a firing incident has taken place. But what it says that the manhunt is launched, is underway to nab the attackers. They still say it is a suspected terror attack, but yes, the searches are on, and they are trying to trace the perpetrators who have carried out this killing of a government employee working in the social welfare department.
Well, that's Thank you, Gursimran, for getting us all the details coming in. Gursimran tracking the story very closely, and this is also, Suesha, coming just ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, which will be held in Anantnag. It's a very, very important time, and even as search and cordon operations continue, our brave forces are on the ground and determined to nab the suspected terrorist at the earliest.
Oh yes, absolutely. And for that, the search and cordon operation continues. Meanwhile, we also get you other top stories that are making headlines across the nation at this hour.